here we go. Day 3 of the Lucky Duck videos. Let's just dive right on into it. In case you can't tell, I'm just doing these back to back, but posting them on different days. If you guys are liking these videos, go ahead and stab that like button down there. Let's take a look at this. This is a HDi Super Swimmer, and this is a decoy that I've seen in the field. I've hunted over them, never owned one. And when I saw them working the way that they were intended to work, man, it just looks clean. It looks good. I'll get into some details on this decoy a little later on, but let's get it out of the box, take a look at it, see what it looks like, see how it works, and then I'll lay over some video of this thing on the water doing its thing, because that's going to be the coolest part of this. Is, you know, when you finally see this decoy in action, it makes sense. You're like, ah, I understand now. But there's also a couple of things to consider before you do buy one of these. So let's go over everything you need to know about the HDi Super Swimmer. All right, inside the box, instructions. Make sure you read those. And then you get a charger. And this, I think, is part to the decoy that goes into the bilge pump. So when you first get this thing out of the box, I read the instructions, so now I'm an unofficial expert on this. It comes with this tube deal right here, and what you do is it's got a like key slot, if you can tell, and it just slides over this little knob on that pump, and it's got a bungee that you just wrap over top, and boom, now it's secured. You're not gonna have to worry about it falling off. I do want to mention that it is remote compatible. It comes with a dummy plug, but you can put an HD remote attachment to this. And inside here you got setting 1, 2, and 3 for your different timers, how it goes on and off. Rechargeable lithium battery. This part comes off, you unscrew that, and then you take your charger and you plug it into there, and then it's charging. So you do need to take this decoy apart to charge it. There's no external charging port. But the nice thing is all you have to do is leave this with your stuff, take this inside and charge it. And when you're ready, just go ahead and slap it together, and it's just a magnet, so it holds it in there. This is the Super Swimmer. Like I said, you can put a remote on it. It's got 3 different settings for how it works. You can also adjust where this tube is pointing for how it's going to swim around. And all in all, the detail on the body looks good. Nice green head. I like the color on the back. And these things are stupid good looking on the water. They move around great. I mean, they just look like a duck swimming. I remember we were set up in a pothole in North Dakota last season, and we had these out, and I was just thinking to myself, man, these look really good. I need to get some of these. And here we are. If you guys are looking to purchase one of these, head over to Rogers Sporting Goods, check it out. They usually run deals, and this week is coinciding with the lead up and build up to Waterfowl Weekend. So make sure to check out the Waterfowl Weekend ad and check out the sale that Rogers is doing. Either come by in store, come say hi, I'll be there, or shop online and take advantage of those deals there. There's going to be plenty of Lucky Duck deals going around, and this is a great one. Some things to consider when you're looking at purchasing this decoy. You got to consider how you're going to use it and where you're going to be using it. As you can tell, it's a water motion decoy. It uses water to propel itself through the water, and there's a piece that hangs down from the bottom. That's where all of your water sucks in, and it gets spit out the back, propelling it along through your decoy spread. This decoy would probably not be a great choice for use in thick vegetation or heavy cover that is in the water. So if you're hunting like a thick spread of millet or smartweed, it's just, you can't really get this decoy to swim around that much. So the perfect situation for something like this would be like a deeper pond, or, you know, a cove in a lake where there's not vegetation. Basically anywhere where there's not vegetation to get this decoy hung up. That would be the place to use it. So it works good in the potholes in North Dakota if you can find one that's not covered in weeds, and farm ponds, lakes, some marshes if you're in a spot where the vegetation is either not very thick or it's just too deep for that vegetation to really mess with the decoy. Those are going to be the situations where I would say this is a good fit. Simple design. Like I said, you just take it out, unscrew it, plug it in, and then just slap it all back together, and doop, 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 ready to go, waterproof, done. That decoy's ready to hunt. Super simple design, looks like it's gonna work great. The action and movement that you get out of this thing, it looks awesome. and it's just another asset that you can put into your spread to help differentiate your spread from the guy that's hunting 200 yards from you. The more motion and movement you can put into your decoy spread, the better. Ducks just key in on that stuff, and I tell you what, when this thing is swimming around, it looks like a mallard that landed in your spread and is swimming around before shooting light. So make sure you don't shoot it by accident. Which when we were in North Dakota, I caught myself looking at it before shooting time going, man, that thing, it looks real. That's the coolest thing. So if you guys enjoyed these little unboxing videos showing you these decoys for the first time, like I said, I haven't used this. It's my first time physically seeing it, holding it, playing with it, and I'm excited to get some use out of it this season and give you guys a review a little bit later on. But this is going to be a pretty sweet little decoy to tag along with me, whether I'm hunting a mud flat and some, 10 to 12 inch water, or if I'm hunting a farm pond, I just want to put a little extra motion in the spread. This is going to be perfect. Like I said, check out the sale at Rogers Sporting Goods. Buy you some Lucky Duck products, whether it's a Super Swimmer HD or an HDi. We all know that there's just always another thing to get for duck season, so you might as well get it on sale and shop at Rogers with that link down below. This concludes day 3 of our Lucky Duck week, so make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow. And Friday, we've got plenty more stuff to dive into and some cool things to check out.